goal with Lollipop was to tell a story that really connected with global audiences and really bring the technologies together that could open up how people experience Lollipop.
The genesis of the idea was, how are we going to get people involved in a way where they feel like they're actually a part of it?
We're actually leveraging the virtual assets, not just in pre-viz or post-viz, in real-time virtual production, but as well, for the first time, the audience will actually interact with those digital assets. They get to participate and play in a strategy experience. They actually can own those pieces too.
Orbital Studios has always been trying to refine the process of virtual production, and a show like Lollipop requires an incredible pipeline in order to make it work. It's not just the usual virtual art department process. Now we're actually having to sort of interact with the audience and have them sort of feed what is happening with the show.
What I love about this project, and it's not just from the technical opportunities for visual effects, it's really about the story. It's the fact that the scope of the story spans the entire world.
The challenge of doing something on this global scale with all of these locations really wouldn't be possible without a VAD, and especially this talented team.
Narwhal was responsible for creating all of the digital assets that you're not even going to think are digital.
The process was very, very collaborative in the beginning and aligning all the partners that were going to be on set.
So we're able to meet remotely, break down shots, and really see what we're going to shoot before we actually get onto set.
Very often you would have a handoff that happens between a VAD operation and a stage operation. And because we're fully integrated with each other, there is no handoff. We work together seamlessly throughout the entire thing.
As we're doing this early visualization, we're sending this over to them for validation, they're sending feedback, and we're also able to just iterate and get things working as quickly as possible.
What I liked about the experience of working at Orbital was the fact that the team here was very knowledgeable in helping you figure out the best approach. So it wasn't just all virtual production, it was a blend of what to use practically and then what to rely in terms of virtual production. In camera, it makes a seamless transition.
A project like Lollipop, obviously you're doing all of these races all around the world, so location's a huge thing, a huge cost if you're gonna have to go to these places. But on top of that, you're racing. And that's one of the most dangerous things to do in an automobile, much less multiple automobiles.
Being able to be intimate with these characters on a live set like this without the danger of driving, but have that sense of exhilaration and the global component of being able to quickly change sets and go anywhere in the world.
One of the biggest challenges to overcome was actually in the post process of taking what we got on the stage and then use the CGI to fine-tune those elements and make it as believable as possible.
We're working with amazing brands that really want their assets to be represented in absolutely pixel-perfect fidelity.
I love the fact that there's moments of illusion that the audience watching it will never realize that we weren't on a Los Angeles street. People have no idea, they're just into the story.
Bringing these new technologies and this new way of working is really, it's revolutionizing the level of quality that you can get to on the production side. It's more efficient and looks better.
We're looking at new ways that virtual production can change the landscape of how projects like this are actually made. But now to be able to look at it and go, this project wasn't possible unless it was for virtual production, this is what we're really trying to build with Lollipop.